Alright guys, we are going to play some more Dragonwilds. We got pretty far yesterday, I feel like. I'm not entirely sure. We only played for about 4 hours-ish. Um, I don't really know the exact progress we're at here, but while we were away, I built up a little bit more storage here. We got these, we stacked up on those. Let's see, where did I put all that stuff? That's a question down here. So I have two of these, 10, 10, 10. I want to get a little bit more of this. I want to get like another one or two of these. Just to use for when we invade the dungeons. Antler, Harlander. So we need to get some Harlander. We go over to the swamp for that. I'm not consumed. I wonder if I can compost it. I need the compost. Alright, put these in here. We'll throw that in there. Stacking all this stuff. I guess we can bank our plank here. We'll bring this with us. We need to repair real quick, so we need some wood. And while we're here, we might make sure there's nothing else we can craft. Looking good. I think I made a bone one. Yeah, I made a bone pickaxe the other day as well. Get rid of that. We don't really need this stuff with us. Probably should leave it here, to be honest, just in case. Yeah. We got some arrows. I made a deal the other day. We made some arrows as well to go with that. Made some air runes. Now we just need our food, I'm thinking. So we have some water. I guess a little bit more water too. I don't. That's probably way too much, huh? For sure. We'll bring like 20, I guess. Oops. 25. I feel like 20 should be more than enough. And then, thirst drain slower will run our boost. Reduce stamina. Reduce stamina for sprinting. We'll go ahead and grab. We don't need that one. So we'll grab like 3 of these. This is our sustenance. We don't want to bring all of these, but we'll bring like. Bring a little bit more. I feel like that should last us a while, and then we want to bring our XP boost, but we don't want to bring a ton of those either. I just don't want to get killed with like a ton of it and then have to like redo all that stuff. Make sure our carry weight's good here. Still a lot, but not bad. That's kind of what I'm trying to minimize there. Hopefully 400 air runes will be enough. Not entirely sure. We're gonna norm pluck most of this stuff. So I guess we just follow the path, yeah? I think that'll lead us to... No, maybe we'll go up this way. That'll lead us to the castle. We want to go to the swamp, though. So am I being attacked by the dragon? No, yes, maybe. I guess not. I think it's up this way. This is another path. Okay, so we still follow the road, looks like. So you can only have one going at a time? Damn, I'm gonna assume I only have one of these going at a time as well. Oh, we're in trouble here. I couldn't get it off in time. I need to create more space in this. Oh yeah, isn't there a... I'm not gonna dodge in time. We still get hit? Okay, interesting. Well, that did not go as planned. So... I don't know. It looks like I can have more than one of these, though. I don't think we need that one just yet. I'm mostly here for this. But we kind of got snuck up on by 3 friggin' goblins. That and Swamp Tar, I believe. I'll look for some Swamp Tar. We need all the herbs. Swamp Tar? Nice. Definitely needed that. Clay. Oh, should have brought our pickaxe. My bad. I didn't think there was going to be another deal we could get out of here. Definitely very thematic. Hoping for some new equipment upgrades, but this is a little bit like Runescape 3, I'm not gonna lie. With the way magic works and everything. It's really strong in the beginning. I mean, it's strong throughout, but there's something about magic in the early game that has this feel to it. It has like this really similar feel. At least to me. Alright, we got some seeds while doing it as well. I'm a little scared to go too deep in here. Kind of just like looking around. So we definitely want to come back to the clay node, it looks like. I don't know. Dang, there's a whole bunch of guys. The other way. I don't know where I aggroed that guy from. So lots of clay nodes. I'm assuming clay is another item we're gonna need in the future. So we should go grab a pickaxe. Make our way back, grab a pickaxe. I think we got enough herbs for right now. I feel like we got quite a few and hopefully enough seeds that we can plant a whole nother rotation of those. I think it's this way. He looks menacing over there. What is that? There's some like bigger goblins, hobgoblins, ogres. It doesn't look too friendly, that's all I know. So we're good there for right now. Stone boulders, mushrooms, herbs, some herbs. There's like clay. Yeah. So we'll come back for the clay. That's a little intrusive, I'm not gonna lie, if you're running into a new area. A huge freaking deal. The chest up there. I'm not sure how our equipment reads compared to that area that we're in. We definitely need the pickaxe. Are we still in combat? Oh, crap. I didn't realize one of them was. I guess that's some extra loot. Hmm. I'm not sure what the aggro range is on stuff. Weird. Looks like something left on the ground over here. I don't know. So it's just that deal. We have good stamina though. I don't feel like we've really. Other than when dodging, yeah. And apparently I need to be ready to use spells a little bit more. We kind of got snug up on that though. But then we gotta, again, the second time, I need to figure out something for that. Recast the spells or something. They only last for a certain amount of time. I definitely wish there was more of a quick cast solution there. Actually, let's go back to here. See if we have anything that stacks, and then so we got some Harlander, we got some Poison Ichor. Not sure which one that should go in. I would assume Bones, maybe, is what I could use for some more, and Swamp. Let's see what we have. Anything new here? Dang, so the Swamp Tar and stuff didn't give us a new option. Stone Dagger and Bone Dagger, yeah. Cannot consume. Okay. Doesn't look like the seeds offered us anything. We didn't get anything new there. I feel like the Swamp Tar was new. I'm a little confused why there's nothing we can make with the Swamp Tar. Alright. There's gotta be something we can do with Swamp Tar. I wonder if those drop anything else or if it's just more of the same. The Ichor and the Swamp Tar really doesn't allow us to make anything new. Maybe it's in the building. Nope. That's weird. So 2 new items, and we don't really have anything we can do with them. Doesn't feel very fulfilling. Alright, we'll have to go to the Goblin Fortress next, I think. Let's check with this guy. It is the Dragon Slayer, huh? Alright,
Yes.
get through some
Hello.
dialogue. There's some stuff in this now. I'm not sure how the chests work. I guess they like slowly refill over some kind of time period. I'm not entirely sure. Cannot consume. We can consume that one though. Plain wooden chair. Did he? I don't know if they had any kind of value to the building, right? I didn't see any information on that, so it's just anything. It seems to just be cosmetic, right? This is just decoration stuff, so I don't know. Maybe clay will unlock a new option for us to make stuff with. Fingers crossed. I don't remember where I put my phone. This is a huge problem. I hope they do change that up. Put it on the bottom. Yeah. And maybe some new stuff we can. The problem is we don't get a bone hatchet, right? We don't have an upgraded hatchet. And I'm not entirely sure where the upgraded stuff comes from. I don't see bronze or anything like that in the game to help us with that, so I'm not entirely sure on that either. It's very strange. So we got the seeds that we can plant at least. And then, it's okay, so... I'll take one of those to use when we do that. We'll take that, and then... We didn't really use, like, anything, so I guess we'll do a couple of these small bits. Wait. Oh, we still haven't, I'm just still on my inventory. Oh, no. That's some more of this. Throw these in here. Actually, let's see what we get out of the goblin packs real quick. These are from a different area as well. I think you want to, like, hoard these a little bit, unless you need them. Because I think they scale with the runes you have unlocked. Use some seeds. Okay, so we got some seeds. Tons of runes. Tons of freaking runes. Some potions. So that's plus 40 health, so we need to keep this on us. I wasn't paying attention. Is there a recipe for that? Yeah, there's no recipe for potions. It doesn't seem like. So it seems like potions, the only way you're getting them is from that. So the stone. So we just have the stone axe. We have a bone club. But I don't think we can double that, like, you know, it's a club. It's not gonna really work for our thing. I don't have that plant here. I gotta go through all my boxes. A lot of box shuffling. So, let me make some more of that real quick. It's like that, with some weeds, and water, I think. Yeah. I don't know about 17. I think like 10 more maybe. Okay, so I see why they made the bone thing that way, is because if we're making like a ton of these, it does seem like they do get disease kind of hard. So you do kind of need quite a few plant cures, like... But I think berries is one of the most efficient things you can plant here. Because you don't have to spend time replanting anything, they just stay here. And you get quite a bit, and the chance for seeds. You got 7 more of those. Potatoes are really good, and cabbage is really good. So, I'm thinking... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm thinking I do another row of berries, because there's not a lot of managing we have to do with berries other than just having them grow. And then we'll do these first for our other stuff, like say potato, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, potato. Potato, and then we want to do, I think, cabbage. At least a row of each would be good. So we might, and then we can like have the other one for definitely not wheat. It didn't seem like wheat was useful. Flax is only in rotation when we need it. Here's some cabbage seeds. I do think the cabbage drop rate for the drop rate for the cabbage seeds duh. The drop rate for the cabbage seeds seems like less than the other stuff, but you can pick them up from the open world, so it kind of works out, if that makes sense. Since you can pick them up as you go, you get a chance for the seeds anyways. A little bit too much shoveling here, but I get it. It's okay. I do think maybe that should have been a spell. Is a de-weeding spell would be amazing. That would be fantastic. It does kind of suck we don't get to clean our own herbs and stuff. That'd be kind of cool to see in the game, but it's okay. Alright, so we got this going. We have our potions. We have this for when we're doing that. This is our main one. We have some potions. Might as well keep our plant cure in here. I think we're good to go. A lot of cooking we can do, but I don't really see the point right this second. Carry weight, 139, that's not bad. I think that's even better than the last time. It doesn't feel like I'm doing that much more damage though, if I'm being 100% honest. There's got to be more stuff to unlock in this main area. Maybe we'll go a little bit around here or something. We'll try a little different area. I mean, if you're gonna run in front, like, bro, if you're gonna path it right in front of me, I might as well kill her. That was a little unfortunate for the deer there. That was hell it just was like, here, right here. Ah, well, not a big deal. I'm burning through these, runes that aren't, these be filled with anything? No. Doesn't look like they're accessible. Block with it. I was just thinking, like, is there a way to block with this? And I don't think so. So using that shield deal that's, like, gives you a bonus to parry or something, probably not really worth it. There's gotta be more that I'm missing here. Maybe not. I mean, it is, like, early access, right? So that must be... I'm getting screwed over. There's a part of me that really wants to see what the fall damage is like. But, oh, there's a snake. Okay, so there's more stuff we can get down there. Maybe we can make some snakes. This makes me want to play some Runescape. We might make an old school Runescape account. Screw it. And by account, I mean like an alternate character. I already have It would probably be better to go from the start, yeah. Not entirely sure. I have the option to go the other way with it, so we're probably going to want to take this now. Do this. 300 seconds, right? So reduces stamina when dodging. Cannot consume, so maybe you can only take 2. Darn. I guess we'll reduce hunger drain and get our hunger topped off as well. We're just going all into this. Ooh, we dodged it. Didn't even know they could do that. I'm not gonna get it off in time. He's a double. I'm pretty low health. We should you can regen first. Read our book. Actually, you know what? Let's use a health potion. I haven't tried one of these yet. Very nice. I think that's what we should be doing. It's probably my bad there. I think I got something for this. I think it's the, is it the Astral Axe? Let's cut through this thing. I wonder how much of the is heal. Maybe it was over? No. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we brought our hatchet. I could have sworn that's what one of these was for. Those are the only spell books I have. That's my bad. Journal. Let's check the journal, maybe. No, that's not really what I'm looking for. No, yes, I need a hatchet. We don't have the supplies to make a bench, huh? Let alone to make another freaking hatchet. Damn, I messed up. I guess I need to just bring it with me. I feel like it's kind of a waste, but alright. Wasn't there supposed to be... Oh, shit. Isn't it? Not that one. Oh. Going. Maybe if I stand here and don't move, he won't see me. There's a part of the landscape, nothing to see here. What a horrible dragon. Instead of one that breathes fire, it just like shoots phlegm at you that burns your skin. God, that's a terrible dragon. At least with fire, right? You gotta like protect yourself, but dude, a dragon that shoots, no, you can't go in anywhere. It'd be cool if we could make this our base. I think we can make stone now if I get some and work on that, I think. Ooh, we almost missed loot. Big juicy loot. I think we got something new there. Some kind of bottle thing there. Weak quarry master potion. Very interesting. I hope that unlocked us like a recipe that we can do now. Yeah, now all the freaking goblins are back. So I'm guessing that wasn't the goblin stronghold. I'm a little confused. Were we supposed to like find a guy up there or something? Yeah, we definitely did fall damage. If I had jumped off that ledge earlier, probably would have died, and then been able to get all their stuff back. We were definitely under attack. Can't catch me. It regens so fast, the stamina. As long as you can create a little bit of space, it's actually usually pretty good. But you kind of end up dodging like a lot if you end up in that situation. Anything new, no new stuff. Cool, man, cool. Can't consume that one, can't consume that one, so these are both things that we already have. Fun. I did not mean to click that, so unfortunate. That's what we mostly had in there, I'm entirely sure. Oh man, I was putting my foot to sleep, sitting on that. It's a bad habit. From there, like we're too much. I don't know what to do with that. There. Alright, so we got some goblin packs, but I don't, that must not have been the goblin strong. There's a problem, I just ran through there. I feel like that's where we went, but I didn't see, that's where the Restless Ghost is, maybe? No, that was the well. What is this? I don't know what this is. I think this is where we started. This is where we did the tutorial where we fought the rats. And then this is the first area. This is the second area. Oh, we want to go all the way over here. I see. I think we were up here. There's something over here too that we can go check out. Do we have some kind of... Huh. I was hoping we had some kind of like key or legend, you know, that would like show us what these meant. Maybe in the journal world. Okay. Stuff like that. That's stuff as well. Is there like it's just the material, but there's no like combos or nothing to like show what we like build with it. So we need some snake, I think, is where we go with is some snake and I don't know what else after that. I guess we need to go to bed first. I don't think that was in the oh, it is kind of in the swamp. Alright. I think we'll leave those for now. It's no big deal. I think we should have enough supplies to last us. I fucking banked everything. We need the hatchet too. I almost forgot the hatchet. We definitely apparently need the hatchet. Always. There's something else I was needing here, so I'm not sure what it is. Spacing. We're good on that stuff. There's our hatchet. We don't really need the shovel though to go with us. So this is just a weaker version of the other thing that we made, the food that we made. Oh, the food, yes, yes, we actually need food. Which hasn't been like that big of a problem, to be honest. Like it does seem like I have enough here. Yes, these will actually come in huge, huge. Probably should take water too. Totally forgot about that. We really don't need that much water though. I'm definitely carrying more water than I need to. Nope, hold on. There's one more thing I need to do. Yeah, crafting from there would be really nice. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've been able to unlock anything new that would give us like a good bonus versus anything, right? Any kind of DPS bonus. Other than like potions, right? Like we made the like potion deal, which gave us like a 33% increase. Not sure what that exactly comes out to, but I think it was over this way, right? Like that way-ish. Definitely would be easier with a team, I think. At least one other person to provide DPS, like, especially with my playstyle, right? Like, they can be like a warrior while I do the CC chain and stuff. I need to maybe target a bird there. I would assume it's just feathers, right, that I get for that. There's a whole bunch of goblins over there. Are those goblin children? What is that over there? Oh, that's a bush. Bro, they got goblin babies. Is that goblin in a cage? They put like one of their homies in a cage, man. Must have been a really bad goblin. I think we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, there. Okay, so we're gonna go out this way. Murdered that poor bird. These feathers, right? Yeah, don't drop any food. can't wait to see what they do with the combat when it's actually like fleshed out way more. I think it's gonna be epic. We're definitely gaining XP at a substantial rate here. Alright, here we are for the clay. The Killen Brewing Culture and the Water Reveal. Okay. So I'm assuming we're gonna need a good amount of clay. I always go overboard with this stuff. I'm not gonna lie. 180 of 4. Oh, we unlocked a new spell to do this first. Okay. Fantastic. Oh yeah. That's the way freaking whatchamacallit should be. The woodcutting. So decoration, vessel and stuff, and obviously more stuff I'm hoping will be unlocked as I level up this skill. You know? I think that might be a part that's like slowing me down here is I've outpaced what was that a snake earlier, or was that one of those dude's tails? I bet you it was one of them tails. Yeah, I bet you it was. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for a some snake skin upgrade or something, you know? Really good. Oh my god, dude. The mining is sped up way too much. Huge balancing problem. Hold up. At least compared to the woodcutting, I feel like I've needed way more lumber than I've needed anything else. Maybe because they added the like stone structure stuff, maybe? I'll have to look in there. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe it's within my construction level. But there's gotta be a reason why you can. Because people don't like anymore. I don't know. I think I have enough time. No stamina. That's unfortunate. It wasn't that bad since we were fighting for you. Took a little bit more damage than I wanted to. I probably need to level melee. I bet you melee combos are really good in the tankiness department because there's like some spells that make you want to do like daggers with the tankiness. I feel like it'll go pretty far, a pretty long way. I can just pass this when I see it as long as I'm not over carry weight here. We came pretty bare bones, so we should be okay. And I still have the health up. On the rat. I was hoping for a little bit more stuff. Maybe willows as well for the trees. I haven't seen any kind of stone so far for like an upgrade for my woodcutting. Didn't say they're willows. Wow, those are really hard to use. Good. Okay, I got sidetracked. Where the hell is the main objective? We went way far out of the way. My bad. Is it up there, or is this it? No, I'm being dumb. It's somewhere over here. It says 45 meters. I see like a goblin encampment. Problem. I don't think I've aggroed it. It says right over here. This is right here. It's got, so it's in this area, is what it's saying. Gotta be. I think it's that. I think that's it. Unless it's on top somewhere. I think that's it. Nothing really in this area that I've noticed. This can't be it, though. There's a play note up here. Goblins. So maybe we're in the right place. We are in the right place. Gotta be, right? A bunch of dead goblins. Dude had to have come through here. That's why there's dead goblins. I feel like my logic is sound here. I just stone. Oh, Guardian Spirit. At least we get some yeah. What we uncover back here though, just clay? Is that really it? A whole bunch of clay that we can find out in the open world. Stone. That's a lot of guardians to pull. One. Good. I don't think I'm hitting it. I died. No, my first death. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh man, dude. Outside the dungeon entrance. Okay. So at least we can get that stuff back. Man, wiped with all my stuff. I should have ate and healed. I had like a potion on me. I'm just like not even like I didn't think they would do that much damage. Honestly, I feel like I could probably just well, probably take something for thirsty hunger at least. In here. Tucked away back here. Like 7 of those. 1 of those. Should be good. Damn, that's so unfortunate. And I was like kind of far out there. Probably the biggest problem. At least it shows me on the mini map. I'm just really surprised this isn't the Goblin Outpost because did not mean to aggro that dude from that far away. Now I wonder how far the chases are. That felt like a while. I feel like we covered a lot of distance. I should have used my spells. I definitely had spells I could have used for that and all that stuff. I can run around and get cheated kind of quickly. A lot of combat would be nice. Said we can just get our stuff at the entrance here. Gonna be our gravestone right there. Nice. Look at all that. I wonder if they've respawned, if that's like reset at all. I wonder what all that is. We can definitely grab this real quick. Grab one of these. Yeah, it's gotta be that right there. I don't think I grabbed the loot from last time. And then we'll pop our another arcane here. Pop our stand here. I don't think we were able to open this, right? I don't think there was a path that way. It's just back the same way we came. So, one path here. I feel like I kind of just like either do that without. A way to switch between the sets would be like super cool. Like have a keybind for melee, ranged, and whatchamacallit. So nice. So then take all those, consume and consume that one now. Straight from this thing. I guess we don't technically need the stone, we can always mine. And I'll put that in there. Okay, that's fine. We can always mine more of that. We can always get more dirty water. Um, Okay, that unlocked a new item for us. I don't know how much. I don't know if I want to keep testing my luck here. I guess I kind of need to. Damn it. This is where fire might have been better. Might have more of an option with fire here. Leave better luck. Wow. Let's try with fire. There's a lot of dudes in this room. Nope, I get hit by that. What else? No, air seems to be better. If I pull multiple, I feel like fire is better. But if I'm only pulling the one, I think I can. Can I crouch jump? No. Full health at least. Try. Does that feel better? I don't know. I think air purely does way more damage. He's not even in the. See, I thought he was in the fire, so I was like, okay, he's gonna die to that, but you can't. I couldn't tell that he was in the fire anymore. I mean, we did have less trouble, I guess. I don't know. Should have tried that with that first. So we're pretty much full on this. Gain 5% XP boost for the attack skill. I can make. I can already get the 10% for food, I think, right? And a reduction in stamina. And make a potion for it, I think. We could trade this for it, though. Stuff in the chest. This is a little bit too long of a dungeon, not gonna lie. Weird complaint, but I have no more inventory space. It's a little bit problematic. Essence and clay, rat. Another one. Okay. Yeah, I really need. That's definitely a guardian, right? This is my guy. Oh no, not another human. You're just gonna leave me to die too, like the last one did. Got us all riled up, promised us power and glory, said he knew how to get rid of big scaly war king. Well, he got what he wanted, some weird dragonkin stuff. Then he said we were heading into Gornfell and that I'd fought that just slow us down. The other agreed. So I bet you're just like him, so I ain't gonna talk to yous no more. Yeah, that'll teach us. Okay. So New area? New area, new stuff? Maybe? Did we make it through the dungeon? Yeah, I think that was... There's definitely more stuff in the freaking dungeon. There's gotta be. So, did we complete the quest is the question. I feel like we did, though. Pottery wheel, this is all the stuff that we were gonna make later on. Decoration, green standing torch. That's cool, so we can get an aesthetically colored torch, I guess. That's fantastic. Clay piles, that's always nice. What the hell? Where'd you come from? Did you just spawn there? That's weird. Was that not the end of the dungeon? I feel like that was the end of the dungeon. Oh, Jesus Christ. Another giant rat. Ow. How do I reduce fatigue? This is sustenance, but it doesn't reduce fatigue is my problem. As you become more tired, your stamina carry capacity when your spellcasting is suffered. So we're running out of room here. Items that we can carry. We can, oh, Christ, so we're wrecking. That's not good. Oh, we're gonna get hit by that. I can't tell where your hit bar is. Holy shit. That was dangerous. My carry weight exceeded. We haven't really used any of this stuff, so let's just go ahead and eat this stuff out of our inventory real quick. Because we need whatever the hell this is, I think. More than whatever the hell. And the stuff from the rats. I'm over encumbered, for sure. Yep, by a lot now. I don't even know if I can move very slowly. Oh, we don't need the stone. What the hell? Got a bunch of stone in there. Do I get rid of the goblin packs? I feel like we need the potion. Wait a minute, we can make them lighter by opening them, right? Because runes don't weigh anything, as far as I know. We can get rid of rune essence. We don't need the rune essence. Shit. What is weighing? Rum Rami, maybe? Bro, what is... Oh, Jesus. 50 apiece. 0.8 doesn't seem that heavy. What are you doing? 5 is going to be able to restrict Dragonwilds. There's got to be a way to make us lighter. I can make more of these later on. Herbs are really light. It's water heavy, kinda. We need 25. That's almost the cost of our water here. I'm gonna assume this is important. I'm assuming this is important. This might be important. I don't freaking know. I guess I can get rid of these as well. Damn, that's just like not... There we go. Okay, we'll come back for more of that stuff anyways. It's okay. I think we completed the quest. I'm not 100% sure. That'll be something when we get back to base, but we just have to go back to base now. Unfortunately, I just like can't carry anything else. The water is really annoying. You have to basically roll through it. We're gonna head towards our base now. It looks like we completed it, right? It's not in the same direction anymore. So this is considered still part of the swamp here. Okay. Yeah, my stamina bar is shortened, unfortunately, as well as what it looks like. I think there's a bunch of goblins up here. It's okay. We are just 100% running non-stop until we hit, That we hit home base. I'm gonna go grab a smoke and reset on all this stuff. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we have enough to make all of the things that we need to make. If not, I'll have to finagle some more. See what happens. Looks like my dodging is using less, right? Still, that's what that timer is. I need to refresh the sprint stamina. Okay, nice. I can actually use it. Alright, sweet. So 33% more, 33% further in travel here. I might make some more coffee as well, to be honest with you. I got some really good coffee recently, and I think I'm gonna drink that. Make another cup of that before I smoke and stuff. Leave me alone, Quebec. Little vicious bastard. So, I'm gonna assume we talked to the wise old man again. Because I'm assuming the dude that we are looking for is the dude who, you know, is basically heading into the new area. Or into another area. I'm not sure how new it actually is, but a different area is what he said. The goblin, the dying goblin. We could have like finished him off for the goblin loot. Bro, you chased me this far. I have to murder you, unfortunately. That's how that goes on principle at this point. Nothing new in that one. Motherfucker. Maybe after we make the thing. Oh, I need to remake that. I totally forgot about that as well. Okay, so lodestone, stone, rune essence, and ball cores. So we can make one of those. We're gonna make the pottery wheel, the brewing cauldron. This is gonna be huge. I feel like this one's gonna be huge. So 6. We don't need any clay for that one. 6. So I think we have enough of everything. Maybe some more logs or something, right? Or some stone. Not entirely sure there, but it looks like we, for the most part, have everything here. Let's just try to get all of this out of here. Weak attack potion. So we got that to level our attack later on. We need to go be rested first. Hold on. Can we go to sleep yet? I can recover from fatigue this way, but it's too early to go to bed. So I guess we'll just wait for the fatigue. I'm assuming fatigue is going up. It kind of looks like that, right? Just at a very slow pace here. I'm not entirely sure how that mechanic works. It would be nice if having like more comfort, right? Like the decoration type stuff. And spamming a whole bunch of that gave us extra recovery for the stamina would be nice. Not gonna lie. Or the fatigue, sorry. A fatigue mechanic is definitely interesting. I'm not really too sure on that one. I feel like you just make the stuff a little bit more grindy instead of adding a fatigue mechanic. I guess they preferred the fatigue mechanic over making it more grindy. I mean, we're back to 100%, so technically, really not a big deal. But wait, how do we get up E? Okay, break that out with E. Put everything away, other than the clay and stuff. I'm gonna put some stairs there. I'm tired of freaking hopping over that thing. I should have used the harvest all thingy. Cool. But it's no big at all. Okay, so we have like way more stuff to make, which is really cool. I just need to go do that real quick, I guess. And get some more coffee so we can stay focused and do something like that. I think it was this, right? We needed rune essence, we needed logs, we needed stone, right? And then clay. So we need to remake our spinning wheel as well. So while we're here, I don't remember where the hell I put that at, though. It's freaking one of these floors. It's a little annoying. Okay, we found it. And then we're gonna go ahead and make another one of these. They broke it. I had an infestation of goblins, which but they actually broke the back wall of my base here because I reinforced it with some palisades on the outside. I probably eventually, right, maybe do another layer of palisades just to like prevent that from happening too often. But yeah, they broke in through the wall and did all that. So coarse thread for that one. So pottery wheel, cauldron, coarse thread for both of those. We can make the kiln. Oh, it just needs more room. Hold on. I guess since we're at it, we might as well add some more to this thing. I guess I should have done foundation instead, maybe? Is that my mistake here? Is like, I should do foundation to make it sturdier. And then we'll go to wall. I don't see stone on here is the problem I'm looking at right now. Kind of weird. Because I believe they did add stone. I don't know if we have to like get something to like for the processing, and we're out of lumber again. It has been truly the biggest bottleneck I've ever experienced. No way, okay. Phew. I was like, bro, I know I had more wood than that. Like, what do you mean? I had a whole stack of 99, bro. Let's go ahead and make this though first. So we'll put it probably right here actually. And then we'll open this up. So this is already done. We need coarse thread on both of those. And lumber, of course. But let's just shift click, split this up. But it's coarse thread, right? So we'll grab 14 should be enough. Come back out here. I'm gonna do a pottery wheel right next to it, and then there will be a brewing cauldron. Brewing cauldron. Interesting. I'm not sure exactly where to put this. Maybe when we create some more space out there as well. But I'm gonna go take care of that real quick, and then we'll be back. All right. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to help with some stuff, take the dog out for a bad potty break and all that kind of stuff. So we unlock a ton of potions apparently. I wish we could see what the recipe is here. I guess we don't really need this in our inventory anymore, right? Just weighing us down. So much extra carry weight here now. I'm gonna assume we don't need any of this stuff, but probably baked would have been better. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it was. Ingredients. So we have a whole bunch of these. Okay, can't add that with it. This is red berries. Okay, so we need the non-cooked versions, I guess. That's what we need. Definitely do not need that big of a stack. Maybe some cabbage. Maybe a little bit of wheat. I think it said flax or something like that. Grab a couple of flax here. See what we can make out of this. So we can use that. Can't use that. What's this? Question mark accepted item. Interesting. Berries isn't worth it. Yeah, berries in there. And a mystery item. That doesn't seem very helpful, does it? Mushroom, maybe? Try mushroom. Maybe a healing potion. Maybe this could infuse it with something? No. 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 We already had some up there. No, apparently. Okay, hold on. Okay, we do have that, so this is not for fire. A lot of question marks here. So not. Although we had some mushrooms, I guess we put it in here, right? We'll make a couple of these. I haven't made it yet. Maybe that'll add something to it. I don't really know. So we can actually use. Interesting. So there's a lot of things actually. Hold on. Is it we can use that and the horse animal fur as well, right? Did it say antlers as well? I didn't see them. Let's try this up first. Try that. Okay, well, I guess that's that, huh? Weird, dude. There's nothing I can make with that, I guess. So let's try with these first, obviously. I think that'd be better so we can make charcoal. So maybe we make something with that out of it. So let's make a pot. Might as well make this, why not? Come back here. I said we can put clay in there as well, right? no swamp tongue. So we'll try that one next. Get that out of the way. Free up some space. So we don't need fuel for it, apparently. Which is always running. Interesting. So very efficient fuel, so I'm assuming this increases how long we can like cook stuff for or something. Right? We're gonna do only a couple as well for this. So glue. Okay. Make some glue with this. This is the only stuff we can make with this so far. We need a level of crafting more, I'm guessing. No new items here. Hopefully with the glue we get something new. Also, it could just be our crafting level. I think it's not very high. For your items to compare the instant to the power of nature magic. Magical mending. So now I don't need a bench anymore, right? So like, say I throw... Let's throw this on the ground maybe? Open our spell book, rotate through. Boom. It doesn't look like it's full. Hopefully, it went more than we think out of it. Clay decoration and clay vessel. So we might as well do these while we're here. Try them out. Hopefully it unlocks some new stuff for us. It seems to be the only options we have right now. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be my crafting level's the problem. Today for that, so yeah, 27 right now. We just unlocked magical mending, so this is just durability level stuff. Decorated our adventure. And let's see, armor, mannequin, and cape rack. Allow me to display all of your armor sets and capes with pride. Not very helpful for where we are right now. No upgrades. Blue and the other stuff. There would be some options here, but I don't see them. Not even in the building, which is strange. You would think at least in here, we do seem to get like a lot of decoration stuff. So you think that would be part of it as well. Do we just make like a couple of these? Let's make like an items. Get crafting levels there. Not that we really need them for anything, just go ahead and fire them. What is this, we should have one here. This bowl is empty. What can we put in here is the question. Right? Okay, that's super annoying. Let me go ahead and put a whole bunch of stuff back in here. At least try to. What does that heal for? Ooh, 150 seconds. Ooh, resistant to poison. That's huge. This is what's weighing us down. Had a whole bunch of those in there for some reason. Okay. That's my bad. I'm gonna grab these. We're gonna head back out here just to fix this little problem we're having. Definitely not those. We want like these, I think. These disease, they're dead. Interesting, and these are all dead. I didn't know they could even die. Unfortunately. So we got some more level ups there. 29 off of making those clay pots. But I don't see, and we got the charcoal as well. It's a component as well as a decoration. I'm gonna assume maybe the mannequins are unlocked for putting our gear on, right? The display I was talking about when we finally get the level for it, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking. We need clay vessels. So charcoal seems to be okay. This is all coming together. Starting to make sense. Grants 5% XP boost for brew crafting skill. I don't know about making 7 of them. Make 5 maybe? Because we're gonna throw a whole bunch of options in there. So, grab our other one. I don't think blue is gonna be a part of it as far as I know of. But you never know. I think berries was part of it, right? Small stack of those. I think we could throw bitter cat mushrooms on there. I don't think weeds were any part of it. I think the force fur was part of it. Oh, I think we already played that one actually. I don't remember antlers. I remember bones were part of it. I think these were part of it as well. Okay, so now let's see what else we made here. So mining. Attack skills. So these are the weak potion version. Can't use that. We use this though. Okay, we got anti-poison. Let's go ahead and grab some anti-poison. Actually, you know what? Let me think about that for a second. Because we already have the food that would give us anti-poison. I don't know if it was worth it. This was rune crafting. This was artesian skill. We probably do want to make like 1 or 2 of those. We still have the other as well. We can try a couple of other ones with. Hopefully it'll be multiple ones. I'll go with just 1 for right now. Alright, okay, so we can finally make healing potion with berries. Apparently that's not an option. That's not an option. That's not an option. Just healing is what it's looking like. Berries already in. Clay and antler. It's clay and antler. Okay, hold on. We'll get a little bit of clay. We'll come over here. Grab a little bit of antler. So we can make with those real quick. Okay, so clay can go in there. Which is the same cost of mining by 33%. That's pretty good. Okay, so that one's for woodcutting. Interesting. Not great if I'm being 100% honest. It's kind of good, but it's not the best either. So this is definitely... It just has red berries, clay vessel, clay, and antler. Oh, it's the same for both of these. So those are the only mixtures that we can do with that one, and then this one has way more. Cabbage. And feathers. Hold on. So there's stuff we can do with the cabbage and feathers. Let's see what we can do with that real quick. Cabbage, clay pot, right? Grants 5% XP boost for the cooking skill, and then feathers. So XP boost for wood cutting. Interesting. It's unfortunate. It's not a lot of... I mean, definitely useful, but not really for what we need right now, I don't think. very interesting, but no real upgrades, right? Like, we haven't got an axe upgrade, no armor upgrades, as far as I can tell. We've only had the one shield upgrade. Not even the weapons. No weapon upgrade either. I'll tell you that. And there was no new crafting stuff. So we have cottage foundation. And then obviously the cottage walls here. Cottage roofing. Cottage beams. Nothing new with the crafting either, though. I guess stone, rune essence, and a walled core. I only want the one. So, was it wood? Stone, rune essence, and walled core. So we definitely need more stone, is what's looking like. I still think it's worth playing these because you get so much extra out of it. Would have been nice to get some different stuff. Stone. So, I can't just break any stone. I don't think the XP is even that big of a deal. I feel like we've been leveling pretty steadily. I guess we'll need it later on for when we do see, like, we already got another level. See what I mean? It's pretty ridiculous. It's already 200 or 400. As long as we find like a grouping of this, looks like it's gonna take some time, so we might as well find this one while we're at it. If I can get up here. Oh, I could use this spell on to shelter there. That is my bad. We'll even be able to carry with us. I guess we will. Like, there's 18 mining already. We just broke up a couple stone. But what do I even do with all this stone is the question. Like, I can craft a whole bunch of potions, right? Clay at least. That's what we might be doing. But when it comes to stone, right? Like, what am I doing with all the stone? Supposedly we can craft stone walls and stuff now, but I don't see an option for that. So I just needed more rune essence, apparently. That's fine. We'll put the larger stack in here. Put all this. like, that's just from, like, opening Bob-on packs right there. Like, I haven't done any mining for the releases. So it does feel a little... I'm assuming we put this outside anyways. So now I can teleport back to, I guess, the temple. Is there something valuable there that, like, actually warrants us doing that? What's that, just in case we get attacked here? We can always get a ton more clay. Do we have the artesian one? Yeah. Let's go and drink that real quick, because it lasts for a while. Oops. What did I do with that? I could have sworn I grabbed a bunch of clay. What was the clay pots? I definitely have clay on me. No, I don't. No? Get all our clay. It's right here. But I can't use them. Come on. Oh, because I have to make these first. Just, make all 19, yes. Then we'll throw all those in here. But yeah, we still have the benefit for that, for the crafting. But I think that's all we really have, though. I don't want to use all of them, obviously, but we could use like 30. 30. And throw this in here. This one crafting as well. I believe we get XP every time we get a, there we go. Big XP, there we go. Then I guess we'll be going to get more clay later on. Do we build another base inside a swamp area? Is that the general idea here? And then we build another one of those teleporters, and basically we go back and forth, right, with that. That's a lot of lumber to carry into there, though. I'm assuming that's what we do. Take a bunch of lumber with us, and create a base over there. At least a small one, maybe not a base, but like an outpost where we can go and be safe and like have regular amenities like trading station, probably even straight, and probably just supplies, to be honest. Probably just like a fortified base is what I'm thinking. So basically just a whole bunch of palisades. No level up though yet. I need to do the rune crafting one, and I think I'm just gonna make like a ton of runes or something. It seems to be our only combat ones so far. Obviously we need to make other runes, but I don't think we use them as often as we get them. Those peaches is interesting. Yeah, I feel like we have plenty of these other ones. It's really just the air runes, which is we're using. This guy's getting a little bit. Be safe here. Check out our stats. I don't think we can do anything about it. It's a question of perk. Our construction is going the other way. And then some chest down there. I don't know how important that is. That's nice. Ore and clay. So there has to be some kind of ore that exists. Shows you where. Okay. Ore and clay. I don't think there's any kind of like specific ore though in the game. farming, well provides a limited amount of clean water per day, but also fill in water. I think there's just like too much water that you're able to do. We're about to unlock Confuse, which would be nice. Okay, magic potion. We haven't really touched any of this other stuff. I need to look into this. So enchantment looks awesome. We do need to level that up. I'm gonna do that off stream though. I'm just gonna be right now. Goblin genocide. Nope. Grab those before that runs out, hopefully. I don't know if we did it or not, but we tried. I was too caught up looking at all the stuff we still have available to do. I guess I don't have packs sitting in here. I'm just gonna save a bunch of those again. Does this give XP for making this? I don't know. I want to say we have enough. I'm not going to split it. Grab that. See if we can make. This is the robes. Okay. I did not mean to do that. I'm pretty sure I clicked that. It just didn't change over for some reason. So I need more of a I should have some. Oh, we don't have enough. I thought we had way more than that. I guess we'll be slaughtering a whole bunch of those guys. I guess I'll leave that bunch. So we definitely need more of this stuff. And I accidentally made an extra one of these. I wish that I could break it down for components again, but oh, that's right. We need to. Where's my tanning rack? Oh, they must have destroyed my tanning rack, dude. Motherfucker. I just now noticed. It used to be right there. It's definitely my fault. Darn it. Put this here. Open this up. Throw the tanning rack back and down. We got that, I guess. What all can we put in here? Animal hide and animal hide scraps. So maybe we do have enough animal hide scraps. 54 of those. I think we can make some stuff happen there. So now we're just waiting on the tannery, which is another crafting. I have 2 bonuses going at once, I wonder. To like double stack that. Because I don't think you get the XP until, so we probably want that with us. Until you pick up the items, right? Oh, I do have a goblin pack, it's over here. Alright. So, I don't remember which one the crafting one was, though. I wish there was a better little info for that. Like, I wish it had a tooltip to show you on the herbs themselves would be, like, really dope. There's just, like, too many components for you not to, you know. What is this link thing? I wish it would link it to the crafting station. So we definitely need the clay pots. I guess we're just taking like a ton of this stuff again. And just seeing what sticks. Cabbage. Need the deer antlers. I think it was flax too, right? I think there's like a flax one. Good thing we made a whole bunch of those. That's because I'm picking it up. I had them somewhere in here. Just made like a whole bunch of them. So I thought we did. I think there's something with that. I'm not entirely sure. Something here. Okay, am I going crazy? Where did all of our... Oh, I am going crazy. Okay, that's fine. Put that there. Okay, which one am I making? So that's for cooking. That's for my artesian. Darn it, I need the charcoal now. I guess I should make some more charcoal as well while we're at it. We'll make some artesians. We'll come out here. Throw these in here. Yeah, apparently we're gonna need a bunch of those. We're gonna need another all of the systems sometime soon. Looks like we can only make 2 of them right now. I'm gonna go ahead and chug this artesian. A bunch of these bits. I don't know how many of these we can go at once. I don't think making charcoal counts as artesian. Looks like we can make quite a few of these though per charcoal, so it should be okay. I don't know how many I should make though. That's a problem. That's probably enough. They last for a good while, and we're only going to use them in like spurts, you know. So this is for cooking. Might as well make that. Ooh, so if you switch it out, you lose a ton of heat here, yeah? No, let's still make it. Okay, cool. Alright, make a couple more of those. We're just gonna throw like a whole bunch of these in here, I think. We have enough to make a couple of each. 2 or 3 of each, hopefully. So we have artesian, we have a ton of the Runecrafty ones. That was probably a mistake, I'm not gonna lie. We have a couple of attack ones. Okay, let's throw this on here. This is gonna be... Ooh. I think we already made a couple of those, so let's try something else real quick. I think we can throw this on here. This is gonna be for the construction skill. Yeah, look, I think it does. I think I'm only gonna put 1 in there at a time. Because after we switch out the components, it looks like it reset the amount of fuel. Looks like we can work this with that and that and that. So yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, I missed out. Darn, it's okay. We'll take 2 of those for right now. What is this one? This is the rune crafting one. We don't want to do that. We already have 2 for the attack, so it seems like a little bit of a waste there. XP for wood cutting, I guess, because it'll give us a lot of stuff there. Wood cutting's been a real problem. Just the amount of lumber that you have to process for everything is quite extensive, so having the extra levels of wood cutting will actually probably help us a lot. We might make 4 of those, I don't know. I'm just like looking at the amount of clay pots we have at the moment. Because we're probably going to go on an expedition and like do like a mining one, right? We'll do the mining one, get a whole bunch of freaking mining stuff, and then go from there. Okay. And so this is for mining, which doesn't really seem to be a problem of ours. I don't, well, actually, it is lower than it probably should be. Hold on. I guess it's worth. We'll do one of these. We should have some more out here. Grab some more fuel real quick. But it does, you see what I'm talking about? It does seem to reset this, even though there's some left. When you reset these things, it does seem to reset that, so we need to keep that in mind when we do this stuff. That was just for the poison, right? And that one was for another deal that we're not really doing. So let's switch out for this. And, okay, so health potions. I feel like we're getting potions though. From the goblin packs, we have 6 right now. I feel like we're kinda good on the whole deal there. So that's the stamina for the lumberjack. That isn't part of it, even though it gives me options here. Why does it let me? Okay, that completely messes it up. There must be some more options, maybe. Because why does it let me put that in there? Is that just down the healing? It doesn't look like any of these other ones work for it. Lumberjack. Yeah. So. That's fine. I feel like we did quite a few of those. Unlock that. We'll eventually work on it. So we need to do, I think the next order of business is to do all of this storage. I'll probably do that off stream. We might gather some pieces for it. I'm just gonna eat all this stuff in here because I just like cannot be bothered to fuck with this right now. It definitely got way too much in there. Animal hides scraps, hold on. I don't think that was part of any of the recipes, right? It was coarse animal fur. Animal hide scraps. So make a whole bunch of those, finish that out. I don't remember. We have enough bones. Somewhere, we might have to make some more of those. So we're just gonna do that. I don't even, like, I'm not even using the potions, to be fair. Like, I probably should. You just, like, pick up stuff from too far away. You need a different way to process that, I guess. So we're good on all that stuff. Let's just do it. Sleep through the night. And then we'll talk to the wise old man here in a second. So we're parched. It's fine. That's just my bad. I've been like so busy doing that stuff. I just haven't grabbed any of my water. So we need to get access to the potion. I haven't drank that. For the artesian one, somewhere in here. Alright, just gonna grab one. I guess we can just do it from there. That's the closest to everything. Got a couple of levels there. So bones. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have enough just for the helmet. This is gonna require bones. This requires, I guess. Hold on. A bunch of coarse thread while we're at it. So we definitely want to make that. Is this? This is leather and coarse thread as well. Damn. Did I use all of our? We have some more right here. So bones. We just need way more bones. I'm pretty sure we already made the helmet. Yeah, right there. For those two. So now we just need more bones, which we can use on trees, I guess. I don't remember if we need to cut them down. We're about to start hitting the hunger. Let me go here. Let me go ahead and try to do the bones. No target. No target. Wow. That's a super long cooldown. So we do have some more bones, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for this. Looks like for the... Yeah, we don't have enough. I guess we'll make the body because it's more expensive right now. And then we need some more of that for the legs. And once I finish that, I guess I'll start using melee with our bonuses there. So these are leather. Let's put these over here. think this is an amulet, right? That we can wear? I don't see any options for it, but hopefully later on we'll see some more stuff. Definitely need to the storage, bro. What is this? Ash logs, coarse thread, and swamp log. Huge. I cannot wait to have something that'll hold more than what we're doing right now. We're gonna put 2 there for that. I want to put 1 next to this, to be honest. We need to like redesign our house here. This one can be out here for play and whatnot, yeah. No, we're just missing lumber. It's okay. I'll be getting that as well here soon. Oh no. No, I think that's where we go, right? Definitely didn't have 2 of those. That'd been awkward. So you want the leather cow as well. So we need to rotate all this stuff out real quick. I didn't see one for range XP boost. Did you guys? I don't think there was. Look at my hunger. Yeah. Okay. Switch to 2 here. Switch up the armor. It's time for us to try some range. We haven't done this yet. We have like a good move there, so. We have to be zoomed in. We have to zoom in to shoot. So it seems like, can I shoot from the crouch position? No. Wait. I think so. Hold on. Maybe this is the only one we can do sneak damage with? I feel like we have pretty good distance on this thing. But I don't think we got any kind of like sneak damage or anything like that. So it doesn't seem to really work. The amount of bow draw change how hard we hit. Oh yeah, I forgot. That is very awkward. You have to zoomed in to use your bow, as far as I can tell anyways. Maybe if we use a lock-on, see if we can... No, doesn't work either. We have elements maybe, I feel like this is dangerous because because of how far back I go. Wait, what? What is going on? I start doing this because I leveled up? Bro, I suck. What the hell is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna need all the arrows. Holy crap. We're gonna have to chop down the whole forest for me to have a target. Interesting. So you automatically back up while firing? Way less accurate, so I'm assuming this is when they're up close, right? Which actually doesn't feel bad at all. Actually, low-key, I like this. And so that's my bow. That's how much, like, skill I have on my bow. I didn't back up that time. That actually feels really smooth. Wow. Feels really good. At least to me, feels fantastic. We can build something new. Cosmetic. Test you actually with your ring weapon. Okay, so we can practice shooting arrows. Oh yeah. I might be enjoying this quite a bit. The aiming is going to take some practice, but overall, really nice. What are we looking for? We're waiting for a tree for something to turn that tree into some bones real quick. We seem to get a good amount. Okay, so it does feel a little disorienting when you're looking at a target and like where you're aiming. If you're like looking in a different direction and shoot. But overall, actually, super enjoyable. It's nice. We only got 9 out of that. But I think we had a couple left, didn't we? So we need the leather. We got 1 bone. Horse thread, I believe. And I think we just need legs, right? Nice. So now we have a full set of plate mail. I'm just eating everything in here, right? Look at it. So a full set of plate mail. Super nice. Gotta find what I did with the legs real quick. Do we make another body? I feel like we just made a body. So I just totally fucked up super well. No, here they are. Now, okay, we're good. I think I put them down here. So, that's right. Okay. Jimbo apparently makes you very hungry. Gotta put some of those in there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Some more of those in there. Take a couple of these, you never know. Okay, so we have the trifecta now. We actually probably need to repair our bow here real quick. Wrong bench. I did not mean to do that. That's so annoying. That fingered that so hard. Alright. Get all that back out of it. We have a good pick. We need an upgraded axe as well. So we're just going to be using different combat styles, I think, to gather more of that. Okay, hold on. Wise old man. Let's go talk to that bastard real quick. If he's braving the Garo, he must know a way to deal with Valgar. There's no other reason he'd do something quite so stupid. Look, I hate to ask, but I need you to go after him. You need to fight your way into Gornfell and pick up his trail. Gornfell's no joke, though, and that's where the Garo live. And if you thought goblins were trouble, you're in for a shock. Horrible creatures, the Garo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, pronouncing that right, but who knows. Deadly beastmen with no concept of mercy. You'll need to make sure you're as prepared as you can before you risk facing them in battle. Here, this will help us. Good. Take all that loot. Use free stuff. Don't know why it's there, but we'll take it. Just keeps resetting with that stuff, I feel like. So what did we get? We got Dragon Slayer reward pack, a cloth shoulder bag. I guess we'll open it, see what we get. Got some clay, some parlor. Nothing new. It's a little unfortunate. A little underwhelming. Should we... I'm probably gonna farm more of these before I open them. We should have a good stack though. 23 is not like a lot to open. I think I'm gonna farm like a whole bunch more of those. And then we'll do like a huge opening, and then I'll pop crafting, probably level that as well. While we're leveling the other stuff, and then see where we go from there. I'm not entirely sure. Let's take a look here. Temple Woods. Is there some kind of bonus? I mean, it's just a wise old man again. And then there's Dorian and stuff. But is there some kind of, like, benefit coming back over here is the question. So I'm not really seeing it. I'm not sure why it's a teleport location. Like, is there a reason to build your base over here, maybe? I'm not really sure. This shrine is a place where the dead are remembered, so that they may move on to the afterlife they deserve. Who will you remember? Remember war. Oh, wait. The wind smells briefly of grass and soil, and a content feeling fills your heart. The dead do not yet feel at peace. There may be more out there that need help moving. Okay, so I'm gonna assume we find that. This will be part of the ghost, the Ghost and Barrel? I forgot what it's called. I keep thinking Priest and Barrel for some reason. So this guy's gone, so something on the ground. It's like a log or something. It's like not actually something useful. So he does not for anything new. I think this guy's gone too. Vanning's gone as well. There's boxes. So there's just like doesn't seem to be anything going on here. Interesting, very interesting. So I guess just for the quest, right? Is what I'm assuming. Is a teleport location for the quest. That's what I would guess anyways. Maybe in the future there'll be like more stuff for us to do here, right, as the game gets more completed. But it does seem strange to have it as a teleport location without there being anything else to offer there. So we need to make our way into this area. But there's this that we still kind of need to explore. We went into there. So I guess this is the next area. Let me see what we're looking at here. We're looking at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Might be where we call it for right now. We'll come back later on, make some more coffee, get some food in me, take a shower and stuff, right? And then we'll probably come back and do some more. See where we go from there. I gotta figure out some more stuff. I need to like level up my range and melee, see how those feel, and then we'll probably go into that area once we level that some more. We might do that on stream, I don't know yet. But I definitely want to like move our way into that area. I don't know if I want to complete that quest specifically. I might look up some stuff for the quest, just to make sure. Like for where the ghost is or something, right? I might do that when we do the ghost quest next. That might be where we go from here, but I'm probably gonna go make some food here and we call it a day on this one. We definitely got some stuff done. We got our full set of ranger gear, we got our full set of reinforced body and melee gear. You know what? Hold on. Let's just take a look real quick. I think we need to make the bone dagger, right? 13 to 23. Although the Bone Club does seem to be something that does way more damage, right? 16 to 34. This does 13 to 23. But I feel like the attack speed that we're able to do with this, I wish it showed what the attack speed was. I think the attack speed is way higher with that. I already made one of these, so it's really just this, and then, because I don't think the club is gonna be that important right now. I think I go with the bone dagger. I like the bone dagger. It's got good freaking damage. So we need the small animal fang, animal bones, and some bread. We could probably break down another tree. It doesn't. Do we have enough? Just real quick. No, we're missing 2 bones. Let's just go pop a tree real quick for some bones. Shouldn't be too difficult. Should be relatively safe right here in our base area. We're gonna go here. Spell. Should be good enough for now. I think the movement feels pretty good. I think most of the game seems like, I think the foundation is like really good here. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel really good. And I think it can go a long way with that. Less stamina and flags. Dodging. Use the stamina cost of ranged attacks. Ooh, okay, so this is our ranged one. This will be our melee one. And then we'll do ranged. So we'll do that later on. See what happens. See what my niece is up to. She's kind of making a lot of noise in there. See what she's doing. Go from there. I think we'll go something like that. Maybe like this actually. Kind of like that a little bit better. I like my mining to be on my 5. We got this covered. We got good food. We got good stuff like that. We need to like obviously cook some more and then process it, obviously, right? And we'll make some good stuff with it. We'll probably make some more of these. Work on some of those for that, or maybe it's this one actually. No, it's 3 types of these. This is sustenance. It'll probably be these. These seem like an easier one to add. There was like one in here that was really easy. This gives 50, right? Yeah. So this one. So cabbage and potatoes is what we need to do. We'll be farming more cabbage and potato and whatnot when we come back and knock that stuff out. We've been pretty good on water. We did like 1 trip, right? We like filled it up to the max and pretty solid on that. There hasn't really been much of a problem there. So we'll do that and then we'll see about doing quests when we come back. Appreciate y'all checking out the stream, and I'll see you in the next one.